Alrighty, and welcome to today's stream. Oh, my webcam looks a bit laggy. I don't know why that is. Let us just have a quick look what's going on there. Something's clearly not correct. Let me just sort out my webcam. Where's my properties for my webcam? Configure. Something is clearly not right. Let's have a look. Let's put some -5. There you go. That's more like it. It's a bit dark, but it will be alright. Back to default. Oh, why is it pitch black? Shouldn't be that dark. Oh my god. What is going on here? Hey, it's more like it. Oh, we're getting somewhere now. I think. It's just. There we go. That feels a little bit better, a bit smoother already. Right, let's jump on in. So, I think we're going to start with a new bus trip. Activities. Bus trips. Let's have a look. Where can we fly? Patagonia. That'd be a nice place to fly, wouldn't it? We started that one. We need to restart that because we ran out of fuel. Reykjavik to Santorini. Let's do Patagonia. How many sectors is it? They're quite short sectors actually, these. It's not as long as the other one. 7 hours altogether, 14 legs. I suppose there's a few longer sectors in it. 41 minutes, an hour and 18 minutes, that's quite a long one. 41 minutes, yeah, not too bad. Alrighty. Let us go. What's going on here? Why am I getting emotional out in my garden? There's nobody in my garden. Well, at least we shouldn't be. It's next door neighbours. I mean, it looks like some nice scenery. Oh yeah, it looks like it should be good. Alrighty. Let's start. Let us start. Spectacular journey through Patagonia region of South America, from the land of fire to Glacier Valley. Navigate a labyrinth of islands, channels, forests and fords, age-old ice fields and crystal blue lakes. It's an area rich with spellbinding scenery, all of it waiting for you to explore. You'll be flying the Cub Crafters X-Cub with remarkable short takeoff and landing performance, an average cruise speed of 129 knots and extended range. This is an ultra aircraft and adventure in the Andes Mountains. Assistance on the trip will be available with a back on track button on the VFR map. However, be advised that using this will disable achievements tied to the activity. Yes, we are not going to be using the back on track button. Right, let's start and see what our first sector looks like. Let's start here. Yeah, this is like literally, so this is the very, very south of South America. The Andes Mountains, just down here. Should be pretty good. Hopefully. Hopefully we'll not get any crashes or anything. I hope. Everything feels like it's alright on my computer side. I'll let this load in. I think I've flown in South America yet, so there'll be no. Oh, that's a bit weird, isn't it? On the flashy lights there. What's going on there? Right, ready to fly. In fact, I don't think I've even flown this aircraft before. Let's move the VFR map out of the way. Let's get it in a separate window and move it up here somewhere. And I have my navlog here, so I will read this to you since though it's. In fact, let's close it and then reopen it so it's on the screen here so we can see. So welcome to South America. You're about to tour some of the most remote parts of Patagonia. Once in the air, follow the heading southeast over hills, passing the lake to the east, to the north shore of the vast lake in the distance, Lago Fagnano, or Fagnano, however you pronounce that, who knows. So that's about 4 minutes 45. Heading 150 is what we're heading for. So follow heading southeast. So as we turn off, we want to be going southeast. Just slight turn to the right. Over the hills, passing the lake to the east. About 4 minutes. Right. Let's move that up out of the way. Reset our view. Let's have a quick. Forgot to change view because I've just been on X-Plane. So I'm guessing that's the hills over there that we need to be going over. Yeah, very remote part of the world. Take the parking brake off. Get some throttle in. Parking brake off. And off we go. Oop. Well, it's very dodgy on the rudder. Let's get airborne. Get rid of those flaps. So we're heading southeast, a heading of 150 over the hills. Let's just start the stopwatch. Get a little bit of trimming. What's going on next to her? Right, so this. Right, so passing the lake to the east, which is this, because that's the lake there to the east. To the north shore of the vast lake in the distance. Oops, nope. That must be, so this is the lake we're passing to the east. We've got a good trim in now. Should be able to get a bit more throttle in here. That's a bit better. And then what we're doing is we pass the Lake to the east to the north shore of the vast lake in the distance. So I believe this is the lake in the distance, so we need to go to the north shore, which is here. 4 minutes 45, we've been flying for almost 3 minutes. Turn and fly to the east. Over and along the shoreline, you'll pass a small lake on the shoreline surrounded by a dense canopy of trees. Continue past and keep heading east. So imagine once we get to this little, well, I'm saying lake, it's a big lake. We follow the coast of it down. Just put a bit of nose down trim in there. Don't want to be climbing too high. I want to stay quite low for, at least you can see a bit more out of this plane. Looking nice. Don't know if actually the flight plan is in here. Well, no, don't know if there's. Oops. Let's leave that as it is. 4 minutes. Here we are. The time of arrival, 20 seconds. I imagine this is pretty much programmed in anyway. Pretty much stopped climbing. Yeah, there we go. So it's got this track on it now, look. So then we turn to the east. As we're on this north part of the lake. Turn and fly to the east. Over and along the shoreline, you'll pass a small lake on the shoreline surrounded by a dense canopy of trees. So we'll fly down the shoreline. Like so. A quick external. Fly down here. Reset timer, so we're looking for about 2 minutes. Down here. What we should find is a small lake on the shoreline. That could be this. By dense canopy of trees, perhaps, maybe. Or is it that there, look? I've got a funny feeling it's this one. Yeah. Yep, so as we pass that, continue past and keep heading east. Eventually you will find a lagoon right on the shoreline and ahead of it a lake, again right on the shoreline. So literally we just follow the shoreline down then. Is that the lagoon? Looks like that could be the lagoon. This one's only 2 minutes 10 seconds. Yep, looks like the lagoon there, doesn't it? Head of it, a lake. So we need to keep going down this way. Let's have a look. At that start this one, so heading should be 077 now. So yeah, so that's definitely that lagoon. That's 077. Follow this heading. Just pack on it. And these over there. Myself a little screenshot there. Boom, 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 boom. Oops. Well, there we go. About 5 minutes this way. So looking for the lagoon on the shoreline. Could be there. Ahead of it, a lake again, right on the shoreline. So that could be a lagoon with a little lake on the shoreline, perhaps. Looks like a landing strip up there. Past the lake and the lagoon, even into the town of Tulun. On the eastern outskirts of the town, you should see a runway. This is your first stop, which looks very much like that right in front of us. .057. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that is where we're going. But it's gonna be somewhere over there. Hate it. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. do is we'll descend ever so slightly as we start coming closer. Let's have a look. See this lagoon, etc. It's right on the shoreline. It's got to be this centre up here. The lagoon and then another lake which looks like that there. That's what it looks like. So you can see here. Where are we? We're on this sector here. Well, this is reckoning 2 minutes 20 seconds thereabouts. Where is it? Let's give it a number 2. So we've done that. Let's give it a number 1. So we've done that. Feather Lagoon, right on the shoreline, ahead of it a lake, blah blah, again right on the shoreline. So once we get to there, we'll be turning to 057, heading past the lake of the lagoon, you'll be entering the town of Toulon. On the eastern outskirts of the town, you should see a runway, which looks something like that. To see that. That's quite a long runway as well. About halfway down, if we turn to the left, that should be a refueling station. Not sure, that could very well be the runway, to be fair. We'll see. So we're getting pulled over to the left a little bit. So yeah, definitely gonna say that's the lagoon. And then the little lake in front of it. Looks like the little city there. So we should somewhere. Aha, there it is, look. There it is. Just right about there. So it looks like the airport. So let's reduce throttle, lose a little bit of altitude. Just use trim to stop that nose diving too much. Oh, I've lost where the runway was now. So we're not looking where I was going. There it is, look. It's definitely it. Landing lights and stuff on. They're all on. Yeah, landing lights are on. Just again, there it is. Look. Just reduce throttle a bit more just to increase that rate of descent. Go almost idle now just to get the plane down a little bit. It's quite high. We'll put a bit of flaps in as well. I'll just help to maintain that speed as we descend. good. I think. There's no pappy lights here. 100 feet. It's good to me. Throttle dropped in. Nice rate of descent, risk current speed. Looking down the runway, like I said, it's quite a distance down to the refueling station, so I'll give it a little bit of a flare here. Just a touch of rudder. Take off the throttle. And we're down. Get that rudder over. I'm hoping that's a refueling station anyway. Just slow it down. There's some slight. Just watch what we're doing with these brakes. It really wants to pull round to the left on this. Hopefully feeling there's no refueling station here. Nope. Fantastic. Oh well, not to worry. We'll just spin it round here. So that we're ready for the next sector. Let's just stop it right there. There you go, leg one completed. Why does that runway look different to this one? Oh, is that the parking bay down there? Not sure. Right, checked. Next. So, next leg. So we've flown down there. So the next leg, let's have a look. Take off and head southwest towards the eastern shoreline of where we've just been, Lago Fagnano. You should quickly see a road running in the same direction. Follow it to the southern shoreline of the lake. As you go, you should pass a couple of small lakeside villages. Continue following the road southwest, so heading to 04. Just leave that up there for reference. 2 minutes 12 seconds. Let's reset the view. So we sort of turn back on ourselves here then. Let's give it a parking brake. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn back down the runway. Let's get some throttle on. So we turn onto the runway. Set flaps for takeoff. Throttle in. Flaps can come back. Start the timer. Reset the view. So 204 heading. We'll attempt to stay quite low this time. So we're coming up to the riverside, lakeside. This is where we flew down that way, down, and then we're coming back on ourselves now. So we're following the shoreline round. Take off, head to eastern shoreline. Just quickly see a road running in the same direction. Looks like there's a road there. Follow it to the southern shoreline of the lake. So the southern shoreline is down here. So follow this road round. Should pass a couple of small lakeside villages. Continue following the road southwest. So yes, follow this road around. Should take us southwest. See a few villages apparently while we're over here. If we can see those, let's see if we can have a look. The other side. That's a river. So then, once we've done that, shoreline lagoon, as you continue along the road you should pass by a river running south before passing a small lagoon on the shoreline to your north. Let us have a look. So following this road here. Got a funny feeling that is that the river. That looks like a river there. Doesn't it? Hey. I should pass by a river running south, which is going that way, which is there. Before passing a small lagoon on the shoreline to your north. Which you can't see because, well, is this a lagoon? Could very well be a lagoon. Ah, there it is, look. I believe. Just make sure we stay on track. that's to our north. Yep, that's correct. So that's a lagoon. Shoreline to your north. There we go. So that's definitely that. Okay, so we can reset that timer now. Number 2 can go. Number 3, as the road curls further and further away from the shoreline, which it does look, you should see a wide river snake its way across the road to the southern shore of the lake. Turn to follow the river southwest away from the road. Right, so we follow the road for now. Until we come across the river. Straightforward. Is that the river? Could very well be the river. Is the river southwest away from the road. Do you reckon that was the river? I got past it. Sure, let's have a look. That was the river, was it? Ah, here we are, look. There's the river. Just in front of it. There she is. Right. So let's reset that view. It's awful that you can't see high enough on here. But anyway, turn to follow the river southwest away from the road. I forgot to set my timer. Not to worry. So we can turn to follow that. Start the next timer. So number 3 can go. Number 4, follow the river past the fork in the river. Continue on along the wider fork. Continue along the river as it cuts through the countryside until it crosses paths with a road by a lake. So for about 3 minutes. Around about 3 minutes. So following this river down. Forks. That's where it forks. It says we follow the wider fork. So we have to go that way. And there goes that'll be the fork, and we go down that way, the wider one. It's not the wider one that is it? Look about the same size. I'm going to say this is the wider one. Cuts until it crosses paths with a road by a lake. Well, this looks like it goes this way. There's a road by a lake. So that looks about right. But then again, so does that. It's this one here. it's not that one. Definitely this one. Definitely this way. So we should be able to hopefully keep it on to our left hand side so we can actually see. And we can fly this way. So that's me. So it passes the road, which is that one, so that's number 4 done. Can reset that and start this leg. Follow the road southwest up into the mountains. Continue the road south until you reach another river, this one running northwest. Feeling I'm on the wrong side here. I bet what that other one wouldn't it? Not to worry. Make it over that mountain. Sure we can. Definitely can. And then continue the road south. Oh. Bit of updraft there from mountains. Is that a river there? I'm not sure. I'm not 100% confident that I'm going the right way. That's rather close. Just tempted to miss crashing into the side of this mountain. And now we're heading the wrong way. Quite a distance. I think I could have just followed that road. I think the map's a little bit off. So until you reach another river running northwest. which would be, where's that road gone? Just lost the road completely now. Yeah, there's the road. And then that's the river. We're back on track. This one running northwest. Alrighty, there we go. Reset that and start that. So number 6. Follow the river west past the fork. West, wrong way. This way. Lose a little bit of altitude now. Right, so following the river west past the fork, ignoring the northern fork running into the mountains. Follow the road west. So keep going this way. Try and keep it pitched down on the plane. Don't mind that in this kind of altitude. Looks rather nice. Following the river and the road. So that looks like where it forks off to go up into the mountains. Which it says is what we ignore. Is I'm guessing that river goes through there somewhere. It says that we continue to follow the road. Is that where it forks off to go into? Ah, that's where it forks off to go into the mountains. Looks more like it. I'll just see. We continue to follow the road. Yes, that's the one. Down far from running into the mountains. Reset, start. Make your way along the river until it crosses past the road from meandering north. East. Follow the road west. Make your way along the river until it crosses paths with the road before meandering north-east. Oh, we're blown over. Follow the road west. So in other words, we just keep going west. Is that a ski village? Looks like it, doesn't it? It's had jumps and stuff there. Definitely looks like ski design. So now we follow this west. Probably do a little bit of altitude. follow the road west to the river. Yeah. Road west, right, so I think that's where we're up to. So we get rid of that one. We can reset, start. Keep following the road as it bends off southwards. You'll soon pass by a river that runs south. I guess starts at south there, look. There we go. And we're looking for the river that runs south. Be able to see this river. Can't see the road. How weird is that? You can't. Where's the road gone? Oh, that's it. Just through those trees. Guessing I'm just following this road. Give as it bends off southwards, which it has done. You soon pass by a river that runs south. Looks like there's a river in front of us. Yep, sure is. Follow the river through the mountains towards the Beagle Channel shoreline. Fly southwest along the shoreline, and once you see the runway, land at the shorter of the two. Okay. Reset that and start that. So, in other words, follow this round, fly southwest along the shoreline, so that looks like we fly down there, and I'm guessing that is where the runway is, and we land at the shorter of the two. Right, where's the river? Because can you not see it? Here it is. Reduce the throttle a little bit as we follow this round. Quick drone shot. Fly southwest along the shoreline. So this is going southwest. It's like down here. And once you see the runway, land at the shorter of the two. So can I see a runway? It's the shoreline. Looks like there's a runway there. Like that is the runway. So So get rid of that now. We know where we're going. Flaps in. Reduce the throttle. Make sure we're not pitching too far down. It's a refueling station at the end there. Sure does look like it. What is on the runway? Get off the runway. Spin it round here. Maybe not. Well, we'll just taxi back up this way and we can finish this sector. It's got some awful pull over to the side there, look at that. Fuel station, get some fuel. Hopefully. At least try to get somewhere without crashing. Alright, I completed. Next leg. It's quite a short leg, I think. see. Right, so yeah, it's quite a short one. Okay, so why won't it let me refuel? That is the question. Ah, do I have to turn the engine off? Do I have to stop the engine? Where's the cut-off valve in here? Fuel pump off. 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 There we go. Turn it off. Battery off. Cut. And now can I refuel? Why can I not fuel? Hmm. Okay, you could do with a pushback. Yep. Well, that was great. How do you get fuel from here? Is the question. So we've just flown down there, back on there, down here somewhere. Ready to fly. Oh, now there's a car in front of me. Fantastic. How am I supposed to get around here? Keep brake on. What is going on? Well, I guess I don't need any fuel at the moment. Oh my lord. Don't watch what I'm doing. Let us just stay here a second. We can see exactly where we're supposed to be going. We don't need that. Nope, that can go. So once in there, make your way southwest down the shoreline. When the shoreline ends, fly across the bay to the island located at its center. Right, let's get airborne then. So, once in the air, make your way southwest. So it's this way. Down the shoreline. Here we go. So shoreline's here. There's another player. I wonder if he's just took off. If he's doing the same as me. I know he's going to land on that runway. That's the wrong runway, mate. Anyway, so you go down the shoreline. Down trimming, that's good. Start the timer, not to worry. That's okay. So down the shoreline, when the shoreline ends, fly across the bay to the island located in the center. All the way down this shoreline. Now there we go, the shoreline ends there. There's an island in the centre, seems about right. Fly southwest to the other side of the bay. Fly southwest to follow the shoreline southwest again. And this time when the shoreline ends, heads northwest into the bay. Right. Seems easy enough. Fully up, yep. That bit, that's all good, that's all good. So we keep following over this way, it's that little island. Little island. There's that swing pool and stuff on there. It's cool. So we're following down the shoreline. Down this one this time. The other side of the bay, follow the southwest again. This time with shoreline ends as northwest into the bay. So in other words, we follow down here, and then as it ends and there's an inlet, we follow into the inlet. Nice and easy. head to the bay shoreline and to the river opening. On the south bank of the river is an airstrip you can land at. Alright. Ooh, so this one's just a dirt airstrip where the river meanders around. Alright, this could be interesting to spot. This way. Little bit. Climb ever so slightly. There's the river. So the landing strip. Just be at the side of it. Does look like it's somewhere here. Somewhere. Is that it? Yep, that's definitely it. bit of a ropey landing. Oh my god. Stop. Thank you. I may have overshot the runway ever so slightly. End of the runway, somewhere down here. There we go. Completed. Dodgiest landing strip ever. Righty. Now then, what time are we on? 4:30. Let's do one more leg and then I think I'm going to get a coffee. 16 minutes. Apparently this one should take. Let's have a look. So we fly between the mountains and back onto the lake that we was on before. But then turn left and land in between the mountains. Isn't easy. Head along the river and you should see a fork heading through a dense forest. Follow the rivers, it runs north and bends east to another fork. Continue following the river. Alrighty, so first things first, let's get airborne. I need to spin all the way around. Thank you. Better. Head along the river and you should see a fork heading north. Right. I'm guessing it's this one. Is there, look. It's definitely north between the mountains. So, head along the river, you should see a fork heading north through a dense forest. Yep, that's definitely this one then. Follow the river as it runs north and bends east to another fork. So we follow this until it heads east. Should we gain a bit more altitude? Will that make it a little bit more scenic in between these mountains? Should do, shouldn't it? You can see on my ND where the fork turns left east way eastbound. What Tiefin? Level it off a little bit there. Feels about right. Probably put full throttle on if I just take the RPM down a little bit. See if we're messing about with throttle. So this is where we should start heading east, which it looks like it does. Which one? It is, isn't it? It's taking some trim in this. It's like full nose down trim soon. Where's the trim wheel? Oh, where we're going? So continue following the river east, continue along the river heading east while gaining altitude. Aha. As the river starts to bend southeast towards a bay, you should see River Fork heading northeast to the northeastern fork. Alright, so gain altitude because I imagine we're going up into the mountains as this river goes up here. Looks like that's what we're going to be doing. Continue along these working altitude. This river starts to bend southeast towards a bay. You should see a river fork heading northeast already. There's a few forks what go north. So it goes northeast on here. Might be a little bit further. Those rivers come down the mountainsides. That's very nice. Ah, you can see it now on map. So we follow this round and then we head slightly. Yeah, there's a bay, look. We're gaining enough altitude for now. So continue along the river heading east while gaining altitude. This river starts to bend southeast, which it's sort of doing now. Towards a bay, you should see a river fork heading northeast, which is this one. Take the northeastern fork, which is here. Nice, very nice. This is where we must go up into the mountain and over the top of the mountain. Yeah, because this takes us then back down to that other lake we was at before. Take the northeastern follow, so we can get rid of that one, get rid of that. Number 3, mountain river fork. Follow the river northeast and continue along it as it bends northwest. Bends around. Continue following until the river forks a final time. Take the northern fork leading to a mountain lake. Forks down here according to the map what I've got on here. Let us see. Oh, there it is. There is a fork. So some booze with this turn. Start heading north. I attempt not to crash into the side of this mountain. That wouldn't be good, would it? That's the wrong fork. Uh-oh. Right, well, what we're going to have to do is gain a bit more altitude and turn back on ourselves. So that's not the correct... Oh! Bit of a wind shear off the edge of the mountain there. So let's gain a bit more altitude. Go back over the top of this mountain, else we're going to get stuck and potentially crash into the side of the mountain, which is not what we want to be doing. I don't know what actual altitude we are above sea level here. Yeah, no, sea level down. We should be good. We should be good. We'll have to fly back down the mountain side. Ooh, this is dodgy. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. I think. Perfecto. Mountain. Yeah, we are. Look, so this was the fork we were supposed to be taking. Follow the river north. Continue following until the river forks. A final time, take the northern fork leading to a mountain lake. So yeah, that was the fork behind us. This leads to the mountain lake. Awesome. Oh. Hitting the pause button, not a good thing. So, head across the lake and onwards to the shoreline ahead. It's pretty easy. See, that's the shoreline ahead, what we're heading towards, which is the lake that we initially started at the beginning of this bus trip, that we're down at the northern side of the lake now. Pardon me. So once we got down there, head northwest at the shoreline, following it around to a river opening on the northwestern bay. Easy. Follow this round. Just like so. Shoreline flat back to river up the northwestern bay. So that I'm gonna guess is down there. There's a little opening. And the airstrip that we're looking for. Follow the river through towards the opposite shoreline. Just before it, on the southern bank of the river, is a grass runway you can land at. Oh my god. That definitely doesn't look like a runway. Wait till you see this. Down into that river, just straight forward here, and then the grass strip that we're going to be landing at somewhere along there. Could be interesting. Give a bit of altitude because obviously we need to be able to see where we're going. How far is it down there? It is about 2 minutes down there. Flying River Field towards the opposite shoreline, so it's just before the opposite shoreline. Believe it's that bit there. Looking at the picture, it's a fork in the river. There, yeah, that's it. That's it, just there. That's alright then. At least we can see where we're going. Nice and easy. Slowing it down a bit, bleed off a bit of our airspeed, reducing throttle and holding altitude for a little bit. We'll drop the flaps, start our descent. Now what you're thinking, that doesn't look like a runway, and yes it sure doesn't. But it's definitely the strip that I'm supposed to be landing at. Plane's way too light. This feels like you're going like all on this plane. Need to flip. Thank you. And we're down. Checked leg completed. Next. Right, I'm definitely going to be taking a short break now. I need coffee. Oh, what a stretch. Oh dear. And then we shall maybe come back to this a little bit later on tonight. I might jump back on, stream a little bit more. See how many more sectors we can do on this bus trip around Patagonia. Right, so if you've been in the stream, thanks for dropping by. Hit the follow if you're enjoying watching. Make sure that you're notified next time I'm live on Twitch or on YouTube, stream to both. Yeah, thanks again for watching. Catch you all later.
That's not.
Pringles has entered the game.